You are in a room. The air is still, heavy with comfort. He sits across from you, his eyes a perfect mirror of adoration. He agrees with everything you say. He anticipates every need. His entire world has been neatly folded and placed at your feet. So why do you feel nothing? Why does this perfect devotion feel like a gilded cage? You should be happy, you should be grateful. Instead, a cold emptiness gnaws at you from the inside. This isn't a flaw in you, this is a deep, primal truth about the nature of desire. Modern psychology has a name for the man who builds his world around a woman: the pleaser, the supplicant, the man who has lost his own center of gravity. He gives you everything you ask for, but what he's really giving you is the weight of his own identity. And that is a burden, not a gift. A woman, especially a woman who has built her own world, is not looking for a king to rule her. She is not looking for a servant to adore her. She is looking for another sovereign. A man who has his own kingdom to rule, his purpose, his mission, his unyielding internal code. Here is the truth. The man who is willing to lose you is the only man who can truly see you. He doesn't see you as a solution to his loneliness. He doesn't see you as an escape from his emptiness. He sees you as a separate, whole entity. His world does not crumble if you walk away. This is not a threat. It is a fact. And it is this very fact that creates the space for genuine attraction to grow. This is not about playing games. It's about fundamental psychological polarity. Attraction is not born from neediness. It is born from respect. You respect his strength. You respect his boundaries. You respect that his yes means something because his no is also a possibility. The pleaser's yes is worthless. It's a default setting, a desperate attempt to purchase affection. But the man who is willing to lose you, his yes is a choice. It is a deliberate, conscious act of investment. And that has infinite value. Let's consider the story of Ilara, a woman carved from ambition and intellect. Her career was a fortress she had built brick by painful brick. Men were drawn to her fire, but they always tried to contain it. They offered her comfort, security, a life that felt like a beautifully decorated prison. They would rearrange their lives for her, abandon their hobbies, echo her opinions. And with every concession, her respect for them withered and died. Then she met Silas. He was a cartographer of forgotten places, a man whose passion was not for people, but for the silent, empty spaces on the map. He was intrigued by Ilara, but not consumed by her. He had his own journeys to take, his own mysteries to solve. Once, she demanded more of his time. He was planning a trip to a place she'd never heard of, a desert of black sand. A pleaser would have cancelled. He would have apologized for having a life outside of hers. Silas did not. He looked at her, his eyes clear and direct. "This journey is important to me," he said, "but I will think of you when I see the obsidian dunes." He did not ask for permission, he did not apologize. He stated his truth and included her in it without sacrificing it. And in that moment, Ilara felt a surge of attraction, so powerful it terrified her. It was not born of his devotion, it was born of his freedom. His willingness to lose her proved he was not afraid, and a man who is not afraid of being alone is the only man who can be a true partner. He wasn't offering her a cage, no matter how comfortable. He was offering her a neighboring kingdom, an alliance between equals. This is the core of the paradox. Women do not secretly crave cruelty or neglect. They are not drawn to the bad boy because he is mean. They are drawn to the man who demonstrates through his actions that his sense of self is not up for negotiation. This self-possession is the rarest and most attractive quality in the modern world. It is a signal of immense psychological strength. He challenges her, not by belittling her, but by having his own standards. He forces her to rise, to be the best version of herself, to earn her place in his world, just as he earns his in hers. It creates a dynamic tension, a dance. It's the difference between a stagnant pond and a flowing river. The pleaser creates a world of cloying sweetness, a predictable script. But the sovereign man, the man who can walk away, introduces the electrifying possibility of the unknown. His love is not a guarantee. It must be maintained, respected, and reciprocated. It is alive, and therefore it can also die. This is terrifying, and it is also the very essence of what makes a relationship feel profoundly real and worthwhile. So look at your own life. Look at the men you have chosen. Have you been collecting mirrors, desperate to see a pleasing reflection? Or do you have the courage to stand beside a man who is not a mirror, but a map? A map to a world that you have yet to discover. The man who is willing to lose you is not rejecting you. He is respecting you. He is respecting the space between you where true desire is born. He gives you the greatest gift of all, a choice that matters. The choice to be with him, not out of dependency, but out of a sovereign, mutual, and breathtaking act of free will.